Alright, let's talk about the quality attributes which should be included in our design. Sometimes there are restrictions on design that require compromise. For example, you are developing a system for a group of people, and that group of people are using older version of mobile phones. Now, if you use some new technology and that technology is not supported by that older version of mobile phone, so your system would not be used. So you have to keep in mind that you will be using some simple application that is supported by those mobile phones which are used by that group of people. Beside functional requirements, quality attributes define how well the software performs. So if you are using an e-commerce store, so that e-commerce store should not only provide the purchasing functionality to you, but it should also be loaded faster, because if it takes a lot of time to load, so you are not going to use it. So the quality attributes tells about the quality of the system, like how well the system should be working, and the functional requirements just tell you what the system should be doing. Decisions often involve balancing trade-offs between attributes like performance, convenience, and security. For example, if you add extra login steps, so it will improve security but will reduce the convenience for the user. Quality attributes can conflict in different situations, so architects must balance them against product requirements to find the best compromise. For example, encrypting all data improves security but slows down the system performance. This ongoing process often involves prioritizing attributes and considering deadlines that limit what's feasible. For example, a team may release a fast but basic version to meet a launch deadline, adding improvements later on. So here you can see an example of a door that is having a lot of locks. So now seems like there is something extremely valuable inside the room, because it is having those much locks. But what it demonstrates is the concept of focusing on the security and compromising on the convenience of the system. So if you want to use such type of system, it is not convenient to use. You have to unlock all the locks and then you would be able to open the door. Designing a front door to house security is a quality attribute that might be important, but if you add too many locks to the door, it may be difficult to open easily and will become inconvenient to use. So a good design should balance security with convenience and performance. Alright, let's talk about the context and consequences. Too many young architects look for the perfect design, and I tell you now, the perfect design does not exist. There is only appropriate design. Context is your compass. Without it, you are navigating a storm in the dark. So context tells you what to value, and it tells you if you must sacrifice speed for security or simplicity for scalability. So you cannot balance the qualities of design until you understand the ground upon which the code will stand. For example, if you are developing a system for public or for corporate, so you cannot mistake these for similar markets. They are different words. When you build for the public, you are building a chaotic bazaar. Diversity is high, control is low, and you must design for resilience, for the unexpected input. But when you build for the corporate, you are building a fortress. The walls are high, the requirements are strict, the context shifts from chaos to order. A design that flourishes the chaos of the public internet may wither and die inside the rigid structure of a corporation. So if you do not read the context, you will build a fortress where a bazaar is needed and a bazaar where fortress is required. So this brings us to the danger. Sometimes choices made in software design have unintended consequences. You choose a framework because it is fast, but you discover it is unmaintainable. You choose a database because it is simple, only to find it suitable for small data, not for large data. So this is the trap. The novice looks at a tool and sees only its feature, and the master looks at tool and sees its consequences. That a simple database that saved you 3 days of work, it will cost you 3 years of pain when the data grows. So the design choice you make today is the loan you take out against your future self. So how do we navigate this? How do we avoid the trap? We do not guess, we do not debate into the void. Prototype alternatives and test for the best results. Theory is cheap, reality is expensive. Do not argue for hours about which design is better. Build a prototype, touch the code, run the data. Let the system tell you the truth. Prototype not to prove you are right, but to discover how you are wrong.
Thank you so much for watching this. Before you go, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of my upcoming videos. I regularly share valuable lessons, practical tips, and step-by-step tutorials to help you improve and grow. And if you are serious about mastering software design and architecture and want a complete structured learning experience, so I have created a full course that includes detailed lessons, assignments, quizzes, and downloadable workbooks to help you practice and apply what you learn. So if that sounds helpful, just check the link in the description below and enroll in the course today. I would love to see you inside and support you on your learning journey.